was a matter of right, that citizens must have a right to find a framework to associate and disassociate when they feel discomfort. So, the spirit and reason of founding parties is within the laws of the land and must be well appreciated. Secondly, all political actors should never be oblivious of their surroundings. You must always take stock. You must have knowledge. You must have understanding and deep appreciation of their surroundings. It's the reason why, under the DA, we midwifed an idea that's not really intelligible for the opposition to move in different directions. Each one moving around sloganeering differently to no consequence. We want to be part of politics of consequence and the positive consequence to our people, which is why we said we must engender the framework, because everybody is scared of themselves and the rest, that we must find reason to work together, to work with everyone, including the people we disagree with, as long as our disagreements are principled. That's why we went out of our way and spoke to all that could listen. We met a number of parties. We even had interaction with the platform that joined these parties, the National Consultative Forum, about the need to open the talking lines of parties, but particularly for the opposition, to find reason to work together. I want to assure you that we still have the same spirit. We have never closed our doors to the spirit. And I would like to ask of the political opposition, from whichever corner you come from whichever motivation you bear, to de-escalate conflict, to de-escalate throwing jabs at each other, and find common ground to confront our common problem, our common opponent. He prefers to call us enemies. We don't think he's an enemy, he's an opponent, and must respect that. We thought as the DA that one of the issues we must handle is to deal together with the ground rules of engagement. That didn't happen the time we wanted. We still believe if we work together, we can actually collect the low-hanging fruits and come up with a platform of working together before the next polls. We do not want to take confusion to the people. We want to face the people with these common challenges, common platform, common issues, regardless. And at the DA, we would respect an engagement that will give us properly selected candidates to confront the opponents. Raymond also asks whether the public apology given by Mr. Museveni and his wife would be one that the country should take seriously. First of all, it's a new one in the genre of General Museveni. It's a new one, and I have engaged in self-education. What could this imply? Is General Museveni preparing us for even worse deeds? In my faith, in my belief, even in the law that I practice, an apology is never equivocal. When you say, I'm sorry, you do not say but. And when you say you are sorry, you must state unequivocally what you are sorry about. An apology that is vague, devoid of why you are sorry, is an apology in generality. Probably he's sorry that his motorcade bypassed Blange over speeding. Could be that the reason? He's sorry to Buganda? Is he sorry because Buganda has more potholes than any other region? Is he sorry about land grabbing? Is he sorry about abducting our children? What is this all about? So I ask of General Museveni that the gesture of an apology is most welcome. But the apology must be equivocal. It must be followed by reason why you're sorry. If you're sorry about the bad laws that you have forced Parliament to pass, so will you move as a man and retract those legislations, including the UPDF Amendment Act? Are you courageous to rescind legislation that has made it impossible for the country to progress? Are you courageous enough to rescind and retract all the bad deeds, including alienation of communities, including sowing seeds of discourse, including militarizing our politics, including runaway corruption, including all the vices, the isms that have come with your leadership? I ask of General Museveni, now that he does hear that his horse is about to fall before he climbs down, to come out with utmost clarity and inform the country why he is sorry. Kikuba kiwunya musaayi okukakkanya embeera ekkakkanya etyoboola enyooma abo abalina bwe bayimiridde, naye tuteekewo enkola ewanga n'ekitiibwa okutegeera nti tewali agenda kutondayo Uganda ye yatogenda kuwagirwa baana bo nabazzukulu bo naba mu nnyumba yo. Ensonga ya Mwami Museveni ne mukyala we ne kabiite we, ekyo kituufu nakyo gye baalaze mu kwetondera eggwanga n'okwetondera Obuganda. Nze nga munnayuganda, ng'omukulembeze, ng'aliko omuweereza wa nnyinimu, tujjaniriza. Naye okwetonda ne mu ddiini gye nsoma, bw'oba weetonda ne kyewakola okyogera kyeweetonda. Bw'ogamba bugambi nti banaye munsonyiwe, oyinza okuba nga weetonda tuyitako misinde ng'odduka mu mmotoka zo tufuumulira nfuufu nga kyeweetonda. Okuggyako ng'otubuulidde ki kyeweetonda, okwetonda okukubeera kwama kwekansamu. Ekyokubiri, Mwami Museveni oyinza okuba nga atuteekateeka, yali mukwano gwe nnyo omugenzi Nyerere, yeetondera abantu b'e Tanzania era bamala okwetonda n'alekulira. Mwami Museveni nga wali muyizi wa jeno wa Mwalimu Nyerere, ekyo bwakikolera bannayuganda anaaba agenze mu byafaayo. Okwetonda ate ng'oteesese kalabba kuwanikako baana baffe, tuba twebuuza ekigenderero wakyo. Oyagala tusimagire otuwanike kalabba nga situlaba? Okwetonda tukwaniriza nga kuliko n'ebikolwa. Bwekuba kwetonda olw'amateeka amabi, bwekuba kwetonda okuyuza obulere ssemateeka, kye tunaasiima kwe kuggyayo amateeka gonna. Mwami Museveni n'akulemberamu olugendo olw'okujjulula amateeka agaggyeeko bannayuganda ekitiibwa kyabwe, okubakkakkanya n'okubaleka nga bamulekwa mu birowoozo n'ebikolwa. Ekyo bw'aba n'akyagala okukola, tujja kubeera naye mu mugongo okujjula byonna byonna ebyakolebwa nga bityoboola eddembe ly'obuntu, nga bimalawo ko bannayuganda emirembe tubirindiridde.
My name is Hakim Mwambramba. I work with NBS Television.
You, first of all, must have a constitution. The migration from Gwyn Partisan to DF is a legal process, well dotted and well structured within the guidelines of party formation. All those stages were well navigated. A new constitution was gazetted. In fact, it was in the public gazette. Just that you people never read. You're on social media rumor mongering. There are legal documents in the official government gazette. For 30 solid days it was in the gazette. After that, the symbols were in the gazette for 30 days before certificate was issued. So that process started in March last year. Just that we chose to go about it smoothly and calmly, because we fully understand the intricate nature of these processes. So therefore, you can advise your friends to pick from the methods we used to work. So we knew it was intricate. We went about it calmly, but with hindsight to the legal processes. So be comforted in that fact. Of course, the birth of this child heralds a whole fresh beginning. Politics can never be the same with this birth. That is an assurance. It's a whole new beginning. It means a lot to the alliance here. And make no mistake. Just remind you, my brother, that if you made a sample out there on the streets, over 70% of Ugandan voters belong to no party. And the reasons are various. So the DF has opportunity to harvest from that rich, array of citizenry that seek a political home. Those disenfranchised, those seeking an opportunity to work with a harmonized group, respectful of a variety of views, and that's where we are. And we stand to defend the DF to carry through amidst the work environment that you aptly described as intricate. Are you answered?
Partly, but in my native language.
Yeah, okutegeeza okutegeera obulungi ssemateeka waali ge bajja okugoberera okuteekawo obukulembeze era bunaafaanana butya, ndowooza ekyo weekiri. Bannaffe abaafuna ebizibu ne ssemateeka waabwe ndowooza olwo olubimbi lwabwe n'olubabuuza nga oli mu luggya lwabwe. Situlu endegerezi zibogera mu mpya bbiri. Ebirala tujja bigoberera.
Two questions only.
Please do.
Thank you.